Hello, I am Nagmahant. Guess what? I have an amazing father. Yeah. I know you all think you all have amazing fathers. But trust me, my father is super sweet. But sad news to him, his elder son is not that sweet. Do you know who is his elder son is? Smart audience. Every time I come home from school, my father's first dialogue, Emra your school lo. And my reply to that every time is, yeah, ma, yeah. I just can't believe my father's patience, even when he knows his son just doesn't communicate. He goes on with the same question every day, and I go on with the same response every day. Does he rest there? No. He starts his first round of investigation. Every time he comes to school to pick my brother up, he catches hold of Shashank or Smaran and asks them how they're studying. My poor friends think that my father is genuinely concerned about their studies, but they don't know it's his starting dialogue to find out how I am studying and doing in school. Is he happy with his first round of investigation? No. He then goes on, meet teachers, gathers all data about me in the school. You all might think it's sad he has to do all this, but what's sadder is me. Even after I see the interest in finding out about my well-being in school, I just don't share those details myself. Hey, my stories continue. Do you know what is the best time to sleep? It's not midnight 12 a.m., but it is in the school, especially in social science class. I'm still not able to figure it out, but why the second I see Balaji sir enter the class, I decide it's nap time, and I start off with my incoherent snoring. Balaji sir keeps asking me, what happened Nagmahant? What happened Nagmahant? Why do you always sleep in my class? Do I react it? No. I just don't react it, and when nerds extra, I give my standard answer. I don't know, sir. Hey, don't think it's the end. The tales of Nagmahant just continues. One day, my lovely, amazing aunt came home. As soon as she came home, she had her own set of demands. And one of the demands was to bring her hot water. And she chose to ask this of me. So I went to the kitchen, got a glass of water, heated it completely and gave it to her. My poor aunt, even without checking how hot the water was, she drank it and burnt her tongue. Somehow she thinks it's my mistake that I didn't tell that the water was this hot. She started shouting at me. She's like, Nagmahant, I told you to bring hot water. I didn't tell you to bring hot water that literally burns your throat. Definitely not expected from you. Instead of me giving my justification on why I got hot water, instead of me thinking why I didn't tell that the water was this hot, I just chose to ignore her scoldings and go back to my room and started to play Call of Duty. The worst fight of all is every single time I have to go home late. I just don't tell my parents when I'm going home late. I really don't know why. I just don't tell my parents when I'm going home late. My mom scolds me every single time I go home late. There was even a time where she was crying just because I was late by almost 3 hours and I had my phone switched off too. And I had my dad searching for me in a couple of my friends' house just because he didn't know where I was. Now all these issues could be avoided if I just called them and told, Ma, I'll come home late. But do I communicate? No. Well, I know you all might be wondering, why am I giving you so much clarity on who am I, what I do? Really, it's not about the instances that I've been a part of, but it's about the importance of communication that I wanted to share with you all. Every single day, every single person has told me how important being nice to others was, how important speaking up was, how important to pass the information to the right channel to the right person at the right time was. But no one told me if I don't communicate that the problem is not just going to affect me, but it's going to affect all the loved ones in my life. So you know what? I have made a clear-cut decision of becoming a good communicator. And to become a good communicator, I need to start communicating. So let's communicate with our whole hearts. Let's communicate freely with our loved ones and make their lives easier. Thank you.